A week before college, my parents said, "We gave your tuition to your brother's business. Be proud you're supporting the family." I didn't argue. I just left. A year later, his business collapsed, and I was making 6 figures without a degree. Now, they won't stop calling. I'm Blake, 21 now, was 18 when this happened. 1 week before I was supposed to move into my college dorm, my parents sat me down for an important family conversation. I'd spent the entire previous year planning every detail. Color-coded spreadsheets for course registration, housing logistics, meal plans, worked nights at Morrison's grocery store stocking shelves, saved $1,700 over 10 months, bought secondhand textbooks from seniors, had Post-it notes all over my bedroom wall with lists. For most of high school, I'd been the invisible, responsible one. Straight A's, no parties, stayed out of trouble. AP classes that crushed my soul because everyone said that's what you had to do. I thought if I worked hard enough, someone would notice. Like keeping promises about the college fund they'd been saving since I was 12. So when Mom said, "Blake, sweetie, we need to talk about something important," I just smiled and took another bite of eggs. Dad leaned forward. "We gave your tuition money to your brother. His business needs it more right now." Just like that. One sentence. No build-up, no apology. I stared at the salt shaker, thought maybe they were joking. Mom had this strange expression. Not guilty, something closer to proud. "You should be happy. You're supporting the family. This is what being part of something bigger looks like." That's when it hit me. They weren't apologizing. They thought I should be grateful. Let me explain my brother Kyle. 6 years older, the undisputed golden child. Every mistake he made got reframed as a learning experience. When I was 13 and forgot to mow the lawn because of a huge exam, I got grounded for 2 weeks. When Kyle crashed Dad's car at 19 because he was texting, Dad bought him a newer, safer car. Kyle dropped out of college after 1 semester. My parents acted like he'd been accepted into Stanford. The narrative became that Kyle was too innovative for conventional education. They poured money into his startup like it was unlimited. First $5,000 for a logo, then $10,000 for tech equipment, then $20,000 for office space. Every few months, Kyle would come back with a new pitch. They always said yes. When I got accepted to university, my parents assured me they had first year covered. I believed them. Why wouldn't I? I asked one question. "So what am I supposed to do now?" Dad looked at me like I was being unreasonable. "Take a gap year. Get a job. Plenty of kids need time to figure things out." I already figured it out. "I'm supposed to move in next week." "We know," Mom said gently, "and we're really sorry about the timing. But you're smart, Blake. You'll find another way." The worst part wasn't the decision. It was how they acted like this was my opportunity to grow. I didn't yell, just nodded, excused myself, went upstairs, and closed the door. Something inside me snapped, not dramatically. Quietly, like a switch flipping off. I didn't sleep that night. Around 3 a.m., I started actually looking at my options. Student loans needed a co-signer. Guess who wasn't signing? Scholarships, deadlines passed. Every option sucked. But sitting there at 3 a.m., I realized something. I didn't need their permission to leave. The next morning, I started packing. Not for college. For something else entirely. Took about 3 hours to pack up 18 years of my life. Found my birth certificate in Dad's office. Took it without asking. Mom caught me loading my car around noon. "Blake, honey, where are you going?" "Moving out." "Moving out? You can't just leave. Where will you go?" "I'll figure it out." Click here to watch full video.